Well, all is not well for BSNL, which is all set to go under. That's what the media is reporting at this point in time, while BSNL has come out strongly denying all the assertions that have been made by various analysts as well as a few media outlets. But if you look at the history of BSNL, things are not going too well for BSNL. The BSNL employee union has now threatened an indefinite strike if the salaries are once again delayed in the month of August and September. Remember, many employees have still not been paid. That, of course, is the assertion of employees, while BSNL says that even though the salaries were delayed, most employees have gotten their salary. The matter first came to fore when salaries of thousands and thousands of BSNL employees, in total about 1.7 lakh employees, were delayed starting March. Since then, many employees have started receiving salaries only after 15th of the month, which is half the month gone. This was only tip of the iceberg, because if you look at the financials of BSNL, you will realize that the company hasn't been doing too well for a few years now, especially in the financial year 2018-2019. The company reported losses of about 14,000 crores, which was nearly double the losses it reported in the year 2017-2018. So within 1 year time, the losses of the company doubled. Now, if you look at why these losses are incurring, you will have to delve deeper as far as the evolution of BSNL is concerned. With the advent of Reliance Jio, many companies, including your existing telecom majors like Vodafone and Airtel, are already struggling due to highly competitive market as far as your data package is concerned, your calling package is concerned, so on and so forth. So for a company which is a public sector company, which hasn't advanced too much, has inferior technology, doesn't give you the best of services, things got even tougher after the launch of Reliance Jio. So when Vodafone and Airtel could not bear the losses, BSNL definitely sunk. Now, many people say this is a result of the fact that bureaucratic hurdle, lack of political will has made once a Navratna, BSNL, which was once a Navratna, to an incipient Sikh PSU. The matter as it stands today is not very good. The future of BSNL doesn't look very bright. So it is therefore important for the government to jump the gun and come to the rescue of BSNL. Remember, BSNL did write to the government asking for a bailout package of about 2,500 crore in March this year. There has not been much progress on that, but apart from all of that, what's most important right now for BSNL is to do two things. Either increase the number of customers it has, because if you look at the data, one single BSNL employee caters to about 650 customers. That data for Vodafone is about 27,000 employees, 27,000 customers being catered by one employee, and Airtel, one employee caters to about 20,000 people, 20,000 customers. So BSNL will hereby have to increase its base, its customer base, will get more people on board. That's going to be a difficult task, but that's how BSNL will have to go ahead in order to survive the downturn that it's seeing right now. The other way of going about it is to decrease the number of employees it has. Because remember, if you look at the disbursement of the revenues, as far as the revenue of BSNL is concerned, 60% of the total expenditure is made towards disbursement of salary of employees, which are currently approximately 1.7 lakh people. So there are only two ways with which BSNL can go forward. One is to either increase the customer base. The second is to decrease the number of employees it has in order to survive. It is going to be the fight for survival for BSNL until a better option comes to fore. Competition is going to be one of the last concerns for BSNL, but as I mentioned earlier, things not looking too good for BSNL in the coming months ahead.